Thanks for joining us today for another segment of Canadian Bacon. That's Canadian stocks for August the 15th, 2023. Today, Tuesday, August the 15th, around 3:22 Eastern Standard Time. As you can see on your screens, the TSX on the composite. And I'm going to flip right on because my friends tell me I only have 11 minutes and 44 seconds to do that. That's all the time they have. So they want me to capsulize this, and let's get right into it. A couple hours ago, the stocks in Canada hit a 5-week low. This is on the TSX. TSX down 312 points with all sectors in the red. Miners, the biggest decliner. And TSX hits near 2-week low after inflation surge fuels rate hike fears. So that's what we have movie on the TSX. So I could show you, you may be able to see on the right side there, and it should be on my screen, but a lot of our carrying stocks and portfolio is in the red today. So we're going to move right to the heat map and then move on to earnings and our focal stock today. So every day we have a new stock that we focus on. And today's Sleep Country. So on our stock heat map, getting right to that, a lot of red. It's like a Canadian forest fire. Everything's in red. We got the finance, energy and minerals, transportation, technology sectors, utilities, communications. And that's as of 3:24 Eastern Standard Time on the 15th of August, 2023. Non-energy minerals, retail trades, everything in the dirt. So I realized that when I was putting the segment together today for Canadian Bacon. Put the sizzle in your stocks, nice and crispy. So we're going to move right to the earnings calendar then on the Canadian stock market. Today for August the 15th, 2023, China Gold's going in. These are the all Canadian stock market earnings announcements and in a single calendar for your pleasure today. We got Seabridge Gold and Asseco Mining. Tomorrow looks like on the earnings announcements, NFI, which is one of the ones I have flagged, Cresco Labs and Talon Metals. Looks like yesterday, trying to capsulize this, I have 9 minutes and 35 seconds left, they say. Suncor is up, and these are earnings from announcements from yesterday, August the 14th. Premium Brands up, and Boralex, right? And those are the big market cap guys. And that's today and tomorrow. NFI, Cresco Labs, and Talon Metals. Up in the sector and industries for August the 15th. You can see everything from consumer services. But I wanted to focus on a couple of the strong ones because if you look down your charts here, it looks like everything's in the red. But I wanted to focus, and we'll go from bottom to up, utilities forward for the year, 4.58%. Industrial services up 5.48%. Finance 4.1%. And was another goody two shoes I like was communications at 5.29%. But as you can see, the Canadian market in all sectors, toasty red today. And not sizzling, the stocks there, not crispy. Turn me over, I'm down on this side. Moving to, that's the earnings and our sector and industry, and we'll do the stocks in a moment, and our news. The news on the Canadian markets about 19 minutes ago. Hawaiian Electrics on that. This is brand new news for me. The NASDAQ falls 100 points, and U.S. nat gas futures fall 5% on forecasts for lower demand. I didn't see anything else extremely important to our Canadian markets, but I did notice on the in my economic calendar, in my stocks and earnings, I did see a lot of red. And that's going to move us over to large cap in the Canadian markets for August the 15th. As you can see, we've got strong sells for Royal, CNR, Kansas City, the CP Railways, a strong sell, not a strong sell, And Enbridge is a strong sell, so a lot of red today, as you might see through the chart on the large caps. On the top gainers section today, on August the 15th, 2023, strong buy. You got Bueller Industries, and a couple more strong buys I saw, Glass House Brands and Shawcor Limited. And they're up 5% today, which is really good. It's a strong buy. So that's what we have for the Canadian stock market, for the stocks, sectors and industries we covered, and earnings calendar. I'm just going to flip over now to our feature of the day. The feature of the day, which is Sleep Country. Sleep Country. And we'll flip right to the earnings section now. It looks like it's going down, and it looks like a sad sack, really. I had a friend say, David, can you bring up and check out Sleep Country for me? So that's what we're doing it today, and we're going to go right to the earnings that they just had on Thursday, August the 10th. We got some more financials for Sleep Country. We're going to cover them real quick and then call it a day. So looking over the general overview, as you can see, and you can save it on your chart, on your information charts, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And so we have a revenue breakdown, estimates, earnings, dividends, dividend history, as you knew, and financial health, right? Debt's at $412 million, cash and equivalents 78, free cash flow 139. So that's what they're looking at. 2022 financial position analysis: assets $820 million and liabilities $408. Moving over to statements real quickly with Sleep Country. We have a total revenue. It's down for the year, and they just had their earnings report, obviously. So this is something that my friend asked that you may just want to keep on the back burner, just to keep a little eye on it, right? He believes that it has growth potential. You judge and you decide, right? We got operating income and pre-tax income. Got some other stats here, which is a price to earnings ratio and price to cash flow ratio, as you can see on your chart. Just save it and pause it on your YouTube if you like. Dividends, there's what your dividends look like for 2022 and onwards for Sleep Country. Not too bad, not too shabby. So we have our earnings and reported and estimated earnings, and there's where we're down at 13.10%. And revenue is what you can see. So it doesn't look too bad, and that's what we're looking for on the market. Let's check out, that's your Sleep Country. So I'm going to give a little more in-depth overview next time, but it doesn't look too bad. I think they're going to do back. One point on the Sleep Country was the National Bank lowers Sleep Country their estimates, right? So the target price was trimmed to $29. And anything else? You got your earnings summary, a little dilution, but that's what we have for Sleep Country. And we'll leave it on a good note. The markets are down right now, but let's just see what we have for Tesla. And your total revenue and your gross profits, really good. 47%, and Tesla is still down this week. So that was our feature stock, Sleep Country. So we hope you have enjoyed our quick show today, and I appreciate you being here. Tomorrow we'll feature another great stock, Canadian stock. And the markets are crazy today, so we just focused on earnings and news, and that's about it. And some focus stock. The stock screener is what I missed today before we leave. And the stock screener was calibrated today from $8 to $122 a share. And the strong buy, I put any volume on it today. And Shawcor was on the top. I'm going to refresh this as we speak for 3:32 p.m. on the 15th of August. Olympia Financial Group's up almost 7%, which is good. Another 3%. Hammerhead Energy. Pizza, get your pizza. Strong buy still at $15.27 Canadian. It's not up a lot today. It's been a terrible market, so it's nice to see some strong buys here in the market. I have 22 matches today in the strong buy category. BMO Asset Management, nothing to really to brag about today. So we want to thank you for coming today and joining us. And if you have any tips or comments, please feel free to share with me. Once again, thanks for joining Canadian Bacon Stocks, August the 15th. The shortened segment. Have a nice day. Have a great trading week. And I look forward to speaking with you again.